Everyone in their world has someone they would consider their best friends. I got a best friend. You got a best friend. Cam's my best friend. It's all good.
I'm a dude. She's a dude. He's a dude.
We're all dudes.
With that being said, topic number 3 is the best friend in movies. My pick for my best friend in a movie, and it was great. This was so good because I picked it without intentionally doing this, but I forced DeAndre to watch Star Wars. I don't know if he actually did it, but hey, whatever. My pick is Chewbacca. For those who don't know, Chewie is Han Solo's best friend, and he comes to help out everyone involved with Han Solo. But Chewie is loyal to the soil. Like, I'm telling you, Chewie will die for Han. If you go back and watch Solo, which CJ said was adequate at best, the story of Chewie and Han is one of brotherhood. Even though they can't speak the same language, listen, Chewie is my pick. If I were to go into battle right now, I would love to have Chewie on my side. Chewie is like 8'5". He can fucking throw hands for days, and he's got a blaster that's dope. And that dude will never turn on you. So Chewie is my pick.
So I'm gonna keep this sweet and short and sweet. And people are gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Chewie's a pet.
What?
Chewie's a pet. The Chewbacca's a pet. Yeah. Well, watching Solo now, I don't even watch. I was looking like, yo. So yeah, he's loyal, like you said, but Chewie's a pet. And all pets become loyal. And my best friend, you don't believe me, Jackie? Come here.
Don't bring Jackie into this, man. What'd she do?
I'm just saying, pets are loyal. Chewie's a pet. That's all I'm going to say.
So I'm not going to lie.
Blasphemy.
What DeAndre said really did just kind of rock the fucking shit. I might have to rewatch that shit to see if he right, because he might be right. I have an issue with the whole them not speaking the same language. I feel like I can't really tell if it's true friendship or like a serious level of indentured servitude, because for all I know, when he's growling or whatever that sound is, he's saying fuck you. And so I did get to watch all of them just because, wow.
There's a lot.
Yeah. And the ones I saw were kind of just like, he's part of the team and he's doing his job. Like, I can't really see it's hard. It was like on the fence for me. He is loyal, but loyal doesn't automatically make you the best friend. Sometimes your best friend got to say fuck you and let you learn your lesson the hard way, because that's actually what's best for you. And if they're your best friend, that's what they want for you. And so I'm on the fence, but I did plan on watching the rest of them since I was already in it. Thank you, Evan. And so I will come. We might have to do a follow-up on this conversation on whether or not Chewbacca is actually a pet. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm on the fence. I'm 50-50.
I was actually going to be on your side until they did their arguments, and like, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I just like, I couldn't really like think of a good argument like either for or against because like he do see ride or die, but at the same time it's just like he's just there, like, yeah, it's like, all right, tell do something, all right, do it. It's not like he's like, all right, I'm down for you, I'm like, I'm riding with you. It's like, no, he's just he's just there, like, all right, we need something done, cool, we go do that. So yeah, I can straight up see him as the pet. Yeah, I can straight up see him. Like, yeah, he Han Solo's pet. No, not his best friend. Not his best friend. That's his loyal dog. Like, yeah. Here, Chewie. Come here.
Oh my gosh.
All right, the best friend I chose was Sam from Lord of the Rings. First off, I just gotta say, for those little bitch, Fuck Frodo.
Say it again.
Yes, he's a fucking bitch and a fucking coward. They're like every time something went down, he did not try to fight. He didn't try to protect himself. He didn't even try to protect himself. He just he hid and cowered at the run. It's like, bro, pick your fucking sword up. At least aim the pointy end at the bad guy. They're like, do something. Luckily for him, he had a great best friend in Sam. That motherfucker literally followed him to fucking hell and back. Literally. Yes. Fucking. I think everybody needs a best friend like Sam. That motherfucker fucking ran. Just ran into a group of orcs to fucking protect this motherfucker. Ran in there. Yeah. He's like what 3'5", 3'5" best.
Hey, don't be picking on the hobbits, bro.
Yeah, no, he like he's 3'5" and gonna charge into a group of orcs to fucking protect this bitch. All right, he fucking ran up on a giant spider who fucking saved this motherfucker. Just ran up on that bitch, by himself. And when Frodo couldn't go any further, he picked that motherfucker up and carried him the rest of the way. I said everybody need a fucking friend like Sam. He had his back from jump street. And did not leave his side. I'm saying Frodo's a bitch. Sam is the shit. All right, go.
The whole Lord of the Rings, and I'm gonna get flagged for this. The whole Lord of the Rings series as a whole is trash, anyways.
Are you including the Hobbit in that?
Yes.
Oh,
and the Desolation of Smaug and all that shit. I
don't
care.
All part of the Hobbit, but
I've watched every single one of them, and I can't stand Lord of the Rings. That's not just coming from a place of hatred. When it was like, the Star Wars versus the Harry Potter versus the Lord of the Rings, because it was those were like the shit at the time. I never got behind Lord of the Rings, and even though yes, Sam is what people would call a loyal friend, at the same time he was a whiny little bitch too. Like, you can't find a spot in those movies. Sam whines a lot of the time. Frodo's a bitch too. So it's a whole toxic friendship. But I will say this though, Sam is loyal, and Sam literally did carry Frodo when his bitch ass couldn't go no more. So it's hard to dispute the fact that I would say he did everything he could for Frodo, but to me they're both bitches. So
okay, so I'm about to DeAndre this shit. They are not really friends. All right. They were not friends when they left. They were not friends when they left. Okay. They had a goal to do, and it actually would affect their entire land. Okay. And he had to assist someone who was the only person that could carry the shit. And he had Gandalf on his ass to make sure he did it. All right. Shit. You can't just quit this job because 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot Gandalf was gonna show up talking about listen, long beard and staff in your fucking face. Didn't I give you a job to do? What the fuck happened? Like, and then
make Gandalf the Great come on your wax,
build a relationship over time? Yes. But at the end of the day, was it actually a friendship? Because I felt like Sam had his back and Frodo didn't have the same, like,
Frodo didn't have nobody's back.
There was no balance.
Yeah, Frodo had nobody's back because he's a little punk.
Don't get me wrong. In movies, there's a lot of that. The best friend is a supportive role to the main. I understand that. But out of all of the stuff we're going to talk about, granted, DeAndre put a different bug in my ear. And again, I'll go back on that. But this was the one that really bothered me because after I sat back and really watched this shit, and I was just like, so you want to let this bald-headed little braggedy thing that you know is fucking half fucked up tell you Sam ate the last piece of bread and you gonna believe him? No. Fuck no, because I would believe my best friend over anything. I don't care if there's evidence on your shirt. Like, if my best friend said they didn't do it, they didn't do it. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. And so I don't fuck with this friendship at all.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's the thing though. Sam is the best friend, not Frodo. Fuck Frodo. He's a piece of shit.
How you got
Sam was the best friend?
Ain't your best friend, so you just best friend by yourself?
First things first.
He hates Lord of the Rings, so I get it.
Evan and Cam is right. They're both right from a point. First things first, let me go to Evan. Evan, he's right. I hate Lord of the Rings. That was a passion. Fuck, I do. I hate Lord of the Rings. with the whole fucking passion. It's
With the whole fucking passion.
it's
Gotta have a whole.
yeah,
No, for real.
3 whole 3-hour movies, long ass movies.
And that's not if you don't get the Ultimate Edition. They're like 6 hours with the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, it's 3.
Really?
It's
Fuck
3
that.
long hour movies of 2 motherfuckers walking. 2 motherfuckers walking. Yo, everybody walked. Everybody walked. And then to quote Clerks 2, even the trees walked. Like yo, everybody walked in that fucking movie. Cam is right as well. Cam is right well, and she took my point is that Sam was a servant. You know what this remind me of? If you ever read the book, the Whipping Boy, Whipping Boy, and where the prince. The prince, every time the prince got in trouble, he had a whipping boy. So nobody hit the prince, but he had the whipping boy. And then when he ran away, he took whipping boy with him. And whipping boy wasn't the best friend; he was the servant. And this is shit remind me of. Sam was the servant.
Damn,
but wasn't really a friend. That's it.
Yeah, I'm saying at the beginning, no, they weren't their friends. But I'm saying no, their friendship developed over time. And I'm saying Sam was Sam
did it because that Last Supper that Frodo had was Sam there.
Last Supper that Frodo
Thank you.
Damn.
What Last Supper that Frodo? Wait, what Last Supper that Frodo had? What are you talking about?
At the end of the third movie, when we asked for that Last Supper, was Sam in that room?
Oh,
Sam was on it. Sam was on his honeymoon.
He was not in that room. So my honorable mentions is I'm not sure if anybody watched this movie called Surf Ninjas. And it was my original pick as well. It was my original pick as well. And Iggy, Surf Ninjas is my shit. It's an old 90s, corny, cheesy 90s nostalgia movie about ninjas and all that kind of good shit. And what's his name? Rob Schneider was the best friend in that movie. And he played Iggy.
Yeah.
Yo, he wasn't a bad best friend. Yo, he traveled to he traveled to like a distant land to fight motherfuckers with machine guns. so yeah, he couldn't swim, he couldn't surf.
Yeah, no powers at all.
Trey from Boys in the Hood. This is my second one. All right, third Boys in the Hood. So he was a rider. I mean, listen. He knew better not to go after the boys that shot Ricky. I mean, he still loved Ricky like a brother. He still loved Q like Ricky's brother as a brother. So Trey definitely. These next two gonna piss some people off. Evan, Gus from Psych movie 1 and 2. Segment 1 and 2.
Martin Guster, baby.
There you go. He wasn't that was technically a movie, and he was the best friend. And not to look into the future, but my last honorable mention is Hermione. Okay.
Yeah. See, I was going to talk about that too.
So with that being said, my pick is Pumbaa from the Lion King. Pumbaa was a whole rider, and he ruled for his friends. He went all the way to a fucked up Pride Rock. All right, was bait for Simba.
Facts.
All right, rescue Timon and Zazu from hyenas because they call him a pig. All right.
They call me Mr. Pig.
Yo,
okay.
He
I'm
was
so
cool.
mad they took that out of the live action.
Yes.
Live action. Listen. I don't give a damn. Disney can sue me. Do not watch live action movie. That shit is horrible.
Disney can sue me.
Pumbaa was a whole friend before the battle. He helped raise Simba. He was always going to be there for Timon. He showed him how to eat. He showed him how to live. He made sure that him and his girl would stay together for that night when they really was fucking. Everybody knew they fucking. You feel the love.
Okay.
All right. With that being
All right,
said,
yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, all those things that fucking DeAndre mentioned, Pumbaa didn't do none of that shit. It was Timon. Timon was the one who orchestrated all that. Pumbaa was just there.
I didn't know Timon was a pig.
Pumbaa was dumb as shit. He didn't know what was going on. It was Timon who fucking told all that. It was Timon who fucking showed. It was Timon who showed him how to eat. Pumbaa was just there. I mean, Pumbaa was just there. It was Timon who fucking said they need to fucking they need some fucking time. Pumbaa was just there. Like for real.
Dibs on this.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly,
No,
I don't
I
think.
got this. I got
No.
this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think fucking Pumbaa was a great best friend. I think he was just a friend, not best friend. I think he was a friend.
I'm just
but
a friend.
But the thing is, it was only because fucking Timon didn't have no other friends. He was the only choice. That's it. I really don't think he was a best friend. He was a best friend because Timon had choices between friends and he chose this motherfucker. No, this is the only motherfucker there. And then when Selma got there, Selma became Timon's best friend, and Pumbaa was still just there. All right, that's my piece.
Start and just put this clear. You are wrong. Okay, and here's why. From the beginning, Pumbaa has an idea or has a plan or says something, and then Timon takes credit for it. Okay, that is kind of the whole point. Even in the beginning, when they discovered Simba, Pumbaa discovered him. They were running at the crows or some shit like that. And he's like, yo, I think he's still alive. And he's like, yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here. He's like, but he could be an asset if we keep him around. And Timon's like, yeah, we should keep him around. Timon just repeat the same shit Pumbaa done said, okay? It happens through the entire movie with the exception of when Pumbaa actually says what stars really are and Timon says, nah, you tripping. Pumbaa's always the smart one, okay? He just don't get no fucking credit and he don't push the fucking subject. He said what he said and he's done. Okay? Put some respect on his name. Second of all, Timon wouldn't have survived without Pumbaa. And neither would have. Okay, and if you watched Lion King 2.5, you would really know that Pumbaa was down, okay? 10 toes. Well, or two. I don't know what those are.
Yeah. No, I never seen that one. I only seen the original one. And the original
two hooves.
Yeah. So I was like 2 hooves. I don't know. But,
I ain't never seen that garbage.
Yeah, no, even okay. So even for instance, let's say all up until when Nala shows up. If it wasn't for Timon's ass, Pumbaa's ass, drawing her in, they probably never even would have met each other back up for real.
That had nothing to do with Pumbaa. That had nothing to do with him.
Listen, I understand that was a happenstance, but for real, I don't know about you and your best friends, but sometimes shit just happened, and because they were there, it worked out in your favor. Like that's part of what best friendship is. It's not all planned out. Oh, I'm going to go to war for you. Sometimes like, oh shit, well I got you, girl. It worked out, cool. Like this, that's part of it. And if he wasn't the best friend, he didn't have to fucking go to dusty ass Pride Rock when he could have stayed in his little oasis. But he went and he put his fucking ass on the line versus a whole bunch of fucking hyenas. Timon didn't have to do shit. All he had to do was burrow on the ground and he would have been safe. It was Timon that Pumbaa that put his ass on the line for real. Okay? Y'all need to put some respect on his name. So, now that I've completely demolished what CJ said.
And I'll take it.
I think Pumbaa is a great choice. Is he the best of the best?
Sure.
He's not number one, but that hog is up there. Okay.
Up there.
He's up there. Okay. And listen, right? Out of the 4 on the list, 3 definitely put their lives on the line. 2 were directly put their lives on the line, and Pumbaa is one of them, and my choice is the other. And so I can't put nothing above someone who consciously makes a decision. This might get me killed, but it might save your ass, so I'm gonna do it. Okay? Here. Whether he's a hog or a human being, he gets that respect. And so he's very close. Very, 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 very fucking close to that. I can't fuck with it. But he is definitely top tier. Okay? I would take a Pumbaa over Chewbacca.
All right, real quick. Like I said, mine is going to be short and sweet. everyone knows I hate the Lion King. I think it's not good in my opinion. But
I just don't understand why.
Timon is a punk, and without Pumbaa, Timon's dead. Timon writes checks his ass can't cash. And you know whose ass can cash them checks? Pumbaa. Okay, so listen. With that being said, I still like Seth Rogen's Pumbaa in the live action, for as bad as the live action one is. Now that's all I'm gonna say about it. I think Pumbaa's is a great best friend. He's a solid example.
I'm going to enter my inner Coming to America to CJ. You must be on your goddamn mind. You tell me from when we first met Timon and Pumbaa. First met Pumbaa, like Cam said, he saved. Damn, what the fuck
Simba.
is his name? Simba. He saved Simba. He had give idea for Simba to come out. They had a deep ass conversation. Like you said, Pumbaa was dumb. He had a deep conversation about stars. He said that I thought it was like balls of gas, and then his man's like, nah. His man's like, nah. Turn that shit whole down. All right. Even though it didn't happen, like he didn't mean for it to happen, it did happen. He's one of the reason, probably the main reason why Simba and Nala got together. He went all the way to Pride Rock. All the way to Pride Rock. No, okay, no, going back, he showed, with the help of his friend, showed Simba how to eat bugs. Listen, we don't got no cantaloupe here. We ain't got bugs. Either take it or lose it.
Not cantaloupe.
All right. Then he went all the way to Pride Rock, right? Was first a diversion to hyenas. Okay. Then his man got locked up with a fucked up bird, and then was like, all right, listen, you called me a pig, ain't my man fucked up. Listen, I'm about to whoop your ass. He was a rider.
Straight rider.
That's a true meaning of a best friend. Now his friend Timon was man, he was there. He came with power, but he was an asshole. Pumbaa was the best friend out of the two, and there's no way the hell, CJ, your argument is so fucked up.
I do have honorable mentions, and you low-key kind of opened the door for it because somebody mentioned something from a TV show, not a movie. With that being said, Tommy
whoa. No. They are the movie versions of that TV show.
I said movie.
Okay,
Psych the movie and Psych the movie too.
You have to fight me. This is not a movie, and I'm still putting him on the table. Tommy from Power. Okay,
never mind.
I don't give a fuck. I said what I said.
I don't give a fuck.
And
are you serious?
To be honest, I don't know if you guys thought of it. It actually was brought up to me after the fact, but Seth and Evan from Superbad, another honorable mention. Yeah, they fought.
I thought about that one.
He literally said, "I love you." So I was just like, bro, love.
Yeah. No, I actually thought about that was honorable mention too.
But my choice for this topic is the one and only Ginger, Ron Weasley.
Ron.
Gingers have no soul.
Ron
Weasley.
Did you say gingers have no soul?
Ginger have no soul.
My wife would like a word, sir.
I was like, that's not true.
You ever see South Park? Gingers have no soul.
And actually, no.
We know where the joke comes from, DeAndre.
Yeah, that joke comes from everywhere. The thing is, gingers do have souls. They just steal from other people.
God.
Oh my Lord.
God.
Rabbit hole.
Anyway.
Yeah. Do not look a ginger in the eyes.
Wow. Anyway, I picked Ron because one, he comes from one of my favorite franchises, but as far as for the definition of a best fucking friend, wish you through thick and fucking thin, and really when they really should have left your ass, but they didn't because they got your back. Nobody comes to mind quicker than Ron Weasley. Okay, because to be honest, I rewatched Harry Potter recently, and Harry really would have died a long fucking time ago. And then on top of it, yes, I know there were two best friends. Hermione was definitely clutch with the fucking info, but I don't know anybody in any other franchise that got put through more shit than Ron. Okay, literally, what was it? The first movie you got me. Is that the movie where you got him following snakes, even though he told you no? I'm sorry. The first movie. Oh, this evil person is coming to get you. Cool. In order to help you progress, I'm going to sacrifice myself on this physical chessboard.
And wizard chess. He's a G.
Okay. And that's one. Movie 2. I hate snakes. I hate snakes above all else. Where does Harry bring his ass? To follow the fucking, not the snakes, I'm sorry.
Spiders.
Spiders.
And that's number 3, I believe.
Follow the fucking spiders. He almost
that's
died.
2. That's 2. You're right.
Okay. In a spider's nest, crying, okay, to have Harry's fucking back. And the list goes on. Every fucking time Ron comes through or Ron's family comes through. When Harry ain't got nowhere to go, where'd he go? Ron's house. He ain't never seen Hermione's house.
Hey, Kim, whose sister does Harry marry?
He don't even know where that bitch lives.
Hermione's mom is Catelyn Stark from Game of Thrones.
His bros coming through with the flying car, breaking you out. Like, listen, whenever something needs to be done, Ron is there. Even when they're fighting, Ron still low-key got his back for real. And that is my definition of a best friend. Bitch, I don't care if I pissed you off. You still better be there when I need you. That's your job. And I will do the same. So, Mr. Weasley has my number 1 spot.
Cam, I can't fuck with it.
Yeah.
What?
Listen. This
what is wrong with y'all?
This would have been, dog. Ooh, we getting into this. That would have been my pick. Listen, Ron sacrificed himself in Wizard's chest. Went into a spider's nest. He's literally almost died for Harry.
Every time.
Multiple times.
He was like, why is it always you three?
Hey,
he was like, I don't know.
He was Harry Potter's person at the bottom of the lake in Goblet of Fire. Because he was the most important person to Harry at the time. Whose sister does Harry marry? Ron's. Without meeting Ron, he don't meet Mrs. Potter. Okay? Listen, Ron also got the girl. Ron got my girl. All right? I'm telling you, Ron is the
Emma Watson.
Hey, girl, what's up?
Yes.
Ron is the true definition of what a best friend is. Period. Like Ron from day one, when they're just chilling in the train car, you knew this was it. And for those who haven't read the books, you could just tell this is it. And then Hermione's smug ass walks up in there like, you got something on your face.
You got a little dirt right there, did you know?
On your nose. So with that being said, Cam, I cannot fuck with it. Ron would have been my pick had you not swooped in there like the thieving person you are and stealing my goddamn answers.
I'm sorry, I offered to change it.
Oh, you good.
I do think that first things first, 2 of Evan's arguments for Ron doesn't make Ron a best friend. Like him marry his sister and him marrying
you're right, they don't.
That's not
but I'm gonna point it out. I'm gonna point it out every time.
But you know Harry and Ron must have meant something to Ron because any other man probably would have got killed or beat the fuck up. From
the Weasleys? Weasleys a bunch of bitches. Come on,
fucking hell no.
I know
I wouldn't beat up nobody.
Some bitches. You better
Miss Weasley will kill you. She said, "Don't touch my daughter, you bitch."
Miss Weasley was a G. No, Miss Weasley was a G.
Yeah.
Miss Weasley was a G.
Yeah. Mama Weasley was hard as fuck. Mama Weasley was hard as fuck.
The Weasleys was Percy.
Listen.
Percy
all the brothers. All the brothers.
He was real bitch.
With that being said, I do think that Hermione was a better friend than Ron. I do. I do.
Why?
Because of the.
Tell me the reason. That's like Cardi B. Why? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Because of the second to last movie.
You mean the most boring one of the 3 of all of them?
It's still a part of it though.
You're right.
The second to last movie when
definitely how it was when he went and get rid of the fucking Horcrux and got those bad heebie-jeebies and shit. Left them motherfuckers in those woods and shit. Let them motherfuckers in the woods by themselves. And he still was a friend, but you listen. It was because of the Horcrux. I get that. However, that still happened. With that also being said, I can't fuck with it.
What? Wait, hold up. Wait. If you turn against it, how you gonna not fuck with it?
Hold on, CJ. Let him go. We got it.
I can't fuck with it.
I want to watch you could have together so we can talk about this shit as it's happening.
And we can. We actually can. Actually. However,
we should do that.
I can't fuck with it only because you could have picked Hermione or fucking Ron. And
that's the holy trinity. Realistically,
you could have picked either one because you can't name her. You could put Hermione there. You can't make anything bad about her friendship to Harry.
I mean, she did get petrified for that nigga. So yeah.
Yeah, she did. All right, she would all the things.
He was a bad influence on her though. She was such a good little girl, and they
we're the three best friends
by what
anybody could ever have.
She's like, it's kind of fun breaking the rules. Like I was just like, oh, they fucked her up. Like
they definitely did. So
that moment at 3 where she punched Draco in the nose.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I was like, oh shit, it's turning around.
Dude, I was so happy when she punched the fuck out of him.
You could have picked Hermione or Ron for this, and you both of them would have got I can't fuck with it. However, I still think that Hermione was actually a better friend.
Ron Weasley is a weak, selfish, jealous little bitch. Like for real.
What did he
was a good friend, but he was not a best friend. He was not the best friend, even in that. He was not the best friend in that even series. Hermione was a way better friend.
How?
It started off slow, dude. She was, she never left. No matter how bad it got, she never tried to leave. She never tried to run.
She wasn't even always there.
This motherfucker dipped out on them when they needed him the most. When they was asked out, they needed his ass. He fucking dipped. He fucking straight up left them.
And came back.
So what? He came back. He left. That's the fucking point. He left. She never did that. She was by his side from Jump Street.
That's because Harry
and she was always
without somebody.
No, she was buying them from Jump Street. And like Harry confided in both of them, not just together as a group, but separately. They fucking talked, they fucking confided in each other. So but she was the one that stuck around. He fucking dipped. It's not the first time. He's done it multiple times. He gets in his feelings, and I'm out. He let jealousy get to him. Like now, I don't get jealous of my friends. My friends do something cool. If my friends do something good, fucking boom. All right, yeah, fucking, hey, you did, hey, you got that shit. Well, it's great. Fucking, he got jealous because Harry got his fucking name in the Goblet of Fire. He got jealous and fucking started dogging Harry for that. Yes, he did, because he wanted. He even said it. He wanted to be it.
If you my boy, we've been through shit and it's year 4, you lying to me, that's a problem.
Yes, that is. But no, he wanted to be in. He wanted to be there, and Harry was in there. That was yes. No, that's what it originally was, and also and also he thought Harry lied to him too. But he wanted to be in there. And he, he kept asking why was your name in there, and how'd you get your name in there? Because he wanted to get his name in there. That was the whole fucking thing. It wasn't just him lying. He wanted his name in.
We already
he was
know
jealous that Harry got that.
Character.
Fucking Ron. Ron is not the best friend. He's a good friend, not the best friend. Like,
I don't think someone.
Hermione was a way better best friend than he was. Even in the hold on, hey, excuse me, I'm talking. Even in the series, there were other best friends. Dude, Crabbe and Goyle were better best friends than fucking Ron. Malfoy was a piece of shit. He was a moron and he was fucking horrible. But Crabbe and Goyle had his back no matter what. No matter what, no matter how stupid it was.
But they left him. So you said that
they didn't. They didn't. He left them.
They left him in the last movie. They left him.
Yeah.
They left him.
Okay.
No, they didn't leave him. They died. They didn't leave him. They died in the fire. Yeah.
They both didn't die. You need to watch the movie.
Yeah. I did. I watched the whole series multiple times. I always watch them all the way through.
Only Crabbe died.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They didn't both die.
I'm going with, yeah. All right, no, I'm going with Sam number 1. Even though I hate this, I got to go Ron Weasley number 2 because Pumbaa number 3 and Chewie number 4.
Motherfucking Ron Weasley number 1.
Garbage.
We gonna go Chewie number 2. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Chewie ride or die. Number 3, Pumbaa. Pumbaa's an OG. Pumbaa is a rider. And number 4, it's not that they were a terrible best friend. It's just that they were a bitch at the same time. So Sam is 4.
Ron is number 1.
Easy.
Ron is number 1. Again, you could have put Hermione there. It'd been the same thing. Ron number 1. Number 2 is Pumbaa. 2 is Pumbaa. Number 3.
Do it. Do it.
Sam was Sam was a servant. She wasn't a friend. So number 3 is Chewie. Only because number 3 is Chewie. Only.
But you said Chewie is a pet though. Servant's better than a pet.
Hey, let him finish. Let him finish.
Man's best friend.
Yeah, so Chewie was a pet. However, Chewie was a pet. So that's 3. And listen, Sam was a servant. So Sam goes 4.
I feel like a duplicate, but at this point, Ron Weasley is number 1, obviously. Pumbaa is number 2, obviously. And I do have to agree with DeAndre. Sam is absolutely a servant. And so Chewbacca is number 3. Sam is number 4.
And with that being said, that was another episode of Mass Debaters in the Books. Please, please, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok at Mass Debaters. Once again, please stay tuned next week for our episode that has the topics such as...
We will be discussing best RPG game. Or actually, game.
Best RPG.
Best RPG.
So best RPG, best adult animated show, and best musical.
With that being said, my name is Evan Hamataki. Please don't forget to have your pet spayed or neutered.
My name is DeAndre Robinson, and I do have to leave a single shirt on. So we are living in single.
Oh.
Ooh, in the 90s kind of world, I'm glad I got my girls.
Keep your head up. What?
That's right. All right. Now that we had that wonderful little moment, it's your girl Cam. Have a good night. Be blessed. Be safe. Make good choices. And yeah, don't be dumb. Thanks.
All right, hey, this is your boy CJ, aka the promoter. Remember to vote DeAndre Robinson for president in 2024. You know, hey, if you don't like ugly, greasy ass fucking man buns, all right, a vote for Dre is a vote against man buns. All right, yeah, hashtag Dre 2024.